I don't see nothing but red. They gather the blankets and milk and the bread.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Stevenson, a first down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You didn't want that. You didn't want that. You didn't want that.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. And caught by Henry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
First down, and they go back to Harris. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Well, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Mike 42, Mike 42. Now watch run, watch run. Check your hot read. Shift, watch the shift. Hey, play it.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
And the AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on to punt for New England. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check 53. We're 54. Wide in. I'm coming. Check.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about, Dust, all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
You gonna get this, boys? Hey, kill. You think you gonna get this? Mike's 5'4".
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott rolling to his right. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey,
Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. Yeah, what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action when all of your linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage after the fake to the running back, and that allows him room and space to make a decision downfield. So take away the run, and that allows you to drop into coverage and blanket the field.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check 53. You. Mike, 53. Mike. Hey, 47. Here we go. Check.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right.
Watch the flag.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Mike 12, Mike 12. Kill. Mike 12, Mike 12. Hey, defense, let's go.
Prescott now. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26.
Prescott yet again. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
47. Tight on the Lucy. 3 down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. 42's the mic, 42's the mic. All day, just like that.
Back to throw. Jones being chased out left. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Harris. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Dietrich Wise in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play action now. Prescott on the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go, 46, 46. 24 is the mic. Rip left, rip left.
Prescott to throw it. Dancing to his left. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. 24 is the mic. Watch the run. Hey, we're going to 54. Wide in. 4 is the mic. Come off the ball.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
They are not ready for us.
Score. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. We're going to 53. 3 down. 24 is the mic.
Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
And without as much fanfare as you might expect, Amari Cooper's gone over 1,000 yards in 5 of his 6 NFL seasons. And even without Dak Prescott for much of last year, he finished with a career-high 92 catches.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. No. Off.
Prescott. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Dalton Schultz had 1 catch in 16 games in 2019 before producing 63 catches in 2020. I don't think it's hyperbole to say that he exceeded everyone's expectations, including his own.
Here goes the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, Q. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. Go. Get out there. 53. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On play action, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Watch out.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
3 down. Switch it. Hey, Mike, know your job.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front.
And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now a play fake here on first down. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mike 42, Mike 42. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hurt. Mike's 42, Mike's 42.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Schultz, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Second and 8 coming up.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. We got 3.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On second down, it's Harris. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Check, lucky.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Strength. Watch 18. 18's the mic.
Oh, you got deep?
Trap 60. Mike 18. Mike 18. Yeah, that's what I do. Watch 18. 18's the
Mustang 19.
Right. Mike 18.
Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Tight right. 3 down.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rolling to his right. Open man right side, Myers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Jones now. Throwing on first down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Mike 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Mike 18. 70 Rangers.
In here. Let's get some penetration.
Watch 18. 18's the mic all day.
Back to throw again.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Alert. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Mike 18. Mike 18. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. Catch is made by Hardman. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
4 down, 4 down.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
36, 36.
Kill.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Come on, Al. Mike's 54.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
3 down.
Back to throw. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Olszewski now from his end zone. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Eluding the pressure right. And And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott forced out to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
We want it. Come to my world. Warrior 17. 18's the mic. I'm coming.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. Y'all play.
Looking to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Panther 11.
Mike, 18.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
18's the mic.
That's good for a Patriots.
Let's go, man, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jones throwing complete for Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
You don't want it.
Hey, check 20. 19 tight.
Here's Jones.
Ready?
This is caught. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And Jacoby Myers made the team as an undrafted free agent. And he's one of the few holdovers from last year. And he was the most productive. Led the team with 59 catches. Wants to add a few more to his career total as this game moves on.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Mike, 50.
They go to Elliott again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
Check. Fresno. Hey, Q.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
Pick it up.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
To throw is Jones. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff left, Elliott. Fights off the tackle at the 20. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one